Dune 2. Go watch it. So, stay to the end of this video because you're probably not going to hear the information on any other Dune 2 video until you. I'm not going to say what I'm going to say at the end of this movie. I'm just going to, or at the end of this video, I'm just going to kind of explain my experience watching the movie and then the things that this movie did better than the old movie. Now, you can find that on any other Dune 2 preview, but I haven't heard anybody talk about what I'm going to talk about. So, the original 1984 Dune was an amazing movie, and I loved that movie. Kyle MacLachlan did an awesome job. There's some things in that movie that kind of strayed from the book, and it made that movie seem a little bit too supernatural for people, and so a lot of audiences didn't connect with it. The new Dune, and then there was a TV series of Dune. The new Dune did everything right for the first part of that movie, right? Because it's about somebody who is given charge over the spice, and the spice controls the universe. And whoever controls the spice controls the universe, right? So many powerful messages that were conveyed in the first 1984 movie that were repeated in this movie, but added things that have never been, that are so true that I've never seen in another movie, ever. Not ever. So, and not only that, but the way the movie was put together, how balanced it was in its intensity. The Hans Zimmer soundtrack was amazing. I cannot say. I mean, at one point in this movie, I think I was 45 minutes in. I was sitting next to somebody sitting next to me, and it was this part where Raban, they were going after the Fremen because the Fremen, Paul and the Fremen were disrupting spice production. Everything's about spice, controlling the spice, controlling currency. Think about that. There's a scene where Raban is running for his life because they get attacked so hard when they come in there that I turned to the guy next to me and I was like, I think this might be the best movie I've ever seen. And this guy sitting next to me, he's just kind of wide-eyed, open it, and shaking his head, yes, didn't say a word. Nobody in the audience said a word. I couldn't hear another voice in this movie. Everybody was so focused on the movie for almost 3 hours. It's like 2 hours, 45 minutes of cinema. Nobody got to go to the bathroom. Nobody said anything. It is a masterpiece of cinema. I've never seen, from every fight scene to the way the emotions are displayed in the right way, in what environment. Even the Harkonnen black sun, which is so indicative of somebody who wants to control, where they're pulling light towards them. No, nobody else is talking about that. It's true. We've created a society where everyone's trying to pull energy towards them and control. It's a society of surrender versus control. This is that story. Not only that, but this story actually tells the real story, and I believe this is an ancient prophetic movie story that Frank Herbert channeled, and that's why Frank Herbert was so successful with that movie or that book series, and why it was turned into a movie. This is the first movie that actually captures the essence of that prophetic story. Everybody, and the Bene Gesserits over time have given people this idea of a messianic figure. That idea is what kept those people in bondage, of waiting for somebody to save them, right? Why are you waiting for somebody to save you? Save yourself. And this is the same thing that Paul realizes. He's like, look, we can get out of here. And they're like, okay, well, who's going to lead us? What happens if you die? He's like, if I die, they die, who cares, right? You guys want to be free? You don't want to be free. It's your choice, right? And that the way that the psychology takes effect and the way this movie works, and this is the same way that I've seen it, when you reach higher states of consciousness, you start to see possible futures in front of you, something that I've directly experienced. And those futures start to become clearer and clearer and clearer and clearer, but they don't get really super clear, and you cannot pick the exact path that you need to go on until you take from the water of life. Literally. The desert mouse, Muad'Dib. Even the way that this movie's structured, and Paul names his name Muad'Dib, the desert mouse. Desert mouse is, and Stilgar, when he says, what do you call the name of the desert mouse? And everybody starts laughing because he needs a name for it. And then Stilgar says, no. The mouse is wise of the ways of the desert. Knows how to live in the desert. He can create his own water. What's water? What is the water of life? And never talk about it in the movie. The water of life is belief. If you believe. Simple as that. All you have to do is believe. Believe in yourself. Believe in the people around you. Because what you'll do is, once you believe, you can get to a place where you believe in yourself so wholeheartedly that you will provide that to the people around you. You reproduce yourself into the people around you. Belief. You can do anything. Live in the desert. Right? You don't need whatever system the controllers have set up. But the process of constantly drinking the water of life, of belief, kills you at the same time. It's a poison until you become the water of life. And then you can see which direction you need to go. Super powerful, man. Nothing I have ever seen in cinema is even close to what this movie is. Nothing. What else is there was one other thing. Oh, when Jessica first takes the water of life. Because when you see the futures of how they get arrayed, and this is something that I've experienced, you see both extremes. Because in order to ascend in consciousness, you see the beauty and you see the horror. And they are massive extremes. Amazing movie. I don't even know how to explain it. I don't want to ruin any more of the movie for you guys, because I don't want this to be a spoiler movie. This is more of a spiritual message from your spiritual advisor that you don't need to wait for a messianic figure. All of us are that messianic figure on the inside. And until you believe in yourself that you can be free and reproduce that belief into the people around you, then we as a people will always be in bondage to somebody to control us. And eventually that belief turns into the manifestation of messianic figures. This movie tells how it's done in a prophetic way. So, love you guys. I hope this video was interesting for you, because it's true. It is true. You will get visions if you live by faith and witness your testimony. Catch you guys later. Have a wonderful Saturday. Go watch Dune 2 in the theater. I highly recommend it.